Hey everyone, it's Igal. Happy Friday. I just wanted to get on here and talk to you and tell you about what happened to me last week. I was driving with a friend of mine and we got into a very, very deep conversation, and the conversation was about emotions. Somehow, after about 30 minutes, we brought up ex-girlfriends. And we talked about how there was an ex-girlfriend that was an emotional roller coaster for us. We were sad. We would cry. When we broke up, it was like misery 3 days. Oh my God, the world was ending. And when it was joy, there was elation. We were so ecstatic. We were happy. When there was passion, there was tons of passion. And we asked ourselves, what's going on with us today that we're not that same way? What happened? And we realized that that's very tiring. That emotional roller coaster, or actually really feeling your emotions, is tiring. And so we decided to live a life that's numb. We decided to not just turn down the knobs. I see it as a guitar amplifier with different knobs. And we've decided to turn down the joy, happiness, sadness, fear, whatever those things are. We've turned down every single emotion. And what it's done to us, we're just kind of living lives blah, numb, with no real happiness, no real joy, no real sentiment without the real heart. And I realized this, so I promised myself I was going to do something about it. I was going to feel, I was going to sit, and if I was sad about something, I was going to really try to find out what's going on. If I was angry, I was going to talk about it, and I was going to tell the person who I was angry at. If I was happy, I was going to smile and laugh and really let my body express that true emotion. And then last night I had this brilliant idea of watching Collateral Beauty with Will Smith. And if you haven't seen the movie, I recommend it. Bring a box of tissues. And it was tough. It was tough. And if you've seen it, you know why it's tough for me to watch that movie. But I wanted to hold on and watch it the whole way through. And it was emotional. I mean, I was sad. I was angry. I was happy at times. I was laughing. But I went through all the emotions. And I thought to myself, what would it be like to live this way again? What would it be like to listen to a song and just sing at the top of my lungs like I used to? What would it be like to go to the park with my daughter, and when she sees an ant and she gets so happy that there's ants on the sidewalk, that I'm that happy as well? What would have happened if I lived with that same passion with my wife that I did when I was younger? What would have happened if I cried more often? What would have happened if I laughed more often? And when I realized that it would be an emotional roller coaster, but it would be authentic. It would be real. It would be leading my emotions. It would be truly knowing exactly what I was feeling, which I haven't done in a while. You see, I've turned that off. I didn't want to feel. I didn't want to hurt. I didn't want to be in pain. There were other things that happened in my life that were painful. So in order to shut that out, I shut down the good stuff as well. And it's kind of how we go through life, right? You're running a business and you shut down everything that's happening. I just need to solve the problem. I just need to get to it and fire somebody, hire somebody. That's it. Or in my family life, I just need to get through this fight. I just need to get through this time. But what I realized was that if you sit and you really work through those emotions, if you actually feel what's happening, it's a lot more fun. You talk with people like you've never spoken before. You're more authentic. You tell the truth. You don't hold anything in. And that's what I did for years. I held everything in. I had to go to a psychologist, to a therapist for 6 years just to be able to talk about my feelings, because I held in all that emotion. I took course after course, read book after book, and I realized that being real was important to me. So I did the work. So I challenge you to do the work. I challenge you to be real and to feel your emotions. I challenge you to cry when you want to cry. I challenge you to laugh, pee your pants if you need to, when it's that funny. I challenge you to be angry and really feel that anger. right? Don't go out there and do road rage or do any of that crazy stuff, but feel why you're angry and understand it. So you stop feeling numb. And when I was at the park yesterday with my daughter, I realized that she shows every emotion, right? She cries, she laughs, she gets angry. She's got some attitude at almost 2 years old, and I love that about her. But I have so much more fun when we can show that emotion, when it's deep. That's where the connection happens. That's when you're connected to somebody, when you can show them those emotions and they're okay with it. And if your partner shows you those emotions, don't get angry. Don't judge them. Just be with them. Understand that they're trying to be real. Understand that it's been hard to keep all that emotion in. You know, I believe that some disease is because we have that pent-up emotion. I believe that we're extremely unhappy and we get depressed because we have that pent-up emotion. But if we're able to express that emotion, happiness, sadness, anger, whatever you have, there's a freedom to that. There's a freedom that will allow you to stress less, a freedom that will allow you to make more money in your business, a freedom that will allow you to be happier, a freedom that will allow you to be more present with your family. So I challenge you. It's the weekend. Be more free with your emotions. Feel it. Enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome weekend.